You are watching Hard Conference basketball from beautiful Fayette, Missouri, where the 6 and 7 Central Methodist Eagles welcome their 4 and 7 Southeast rivals, the Peru State Bobcats. And with that, we welcome you inside Puckett Fieldhouse. So glad you guys are with us. Alongside Aaron Mosier, I'm Esteban Velez. Aaron, both of these teams right now finding themselves in the bottom half of the conference in terms of the standings right now. And they've really been struggling in the early season. Peru State sitting in 10th place. Central Methodist right now ahead of them at 9th. But it hasn't really been an easy road for either team.
No, but I think you have to be impressed with what Central Methodist has done. Last few times out, they've been able to pick up a couple of wins. The last time they were on this floor against Baker, they were able to put together a nice performance, get a win, get away from the losing column. I think that's just a big thing with the young team. You got to start building that confidence, and just another opportunity today to try to get back in the win column.
The Peru State Bobcats, they've had 10 days of rest before this game, so they have the renewed energy. They have the fresh legs. What else do they need to get the victory here today?
Well, they got to make sure that they keep Nautica Washington and Samaya Stevens in check. Most of the time, if you're able to stop Central Methodist from driving and getting inside, if you force them to the outside shot, you're probably looking for a little bit of a better day. So that's the key for Central Methodist. Don't settle from the outside. Work inside out with your offense.
Meanwhile, on the other side is CMU. They're coming off an impressive, dominant victory, 81-44, the final score this past Saturday. What impressed you the most in that win against Graceland?
I just think the final score there, I mean, Central hasn't really had a ton of games like that this year, especially here as of recently. So, again, as I mentioned earlier on, just a self-esteem, confidence builder there for the team.
It's the Bobcats, it's the Eagles, it's women hoops in the conference. We'll be back here with starry lineups, national anthems when we return. We welcome you back inside Puckett Fieldhouse in the beautiful Fayette, Missouri, the campus of Central Methodist University. So glad you guys are with us. Esteban Velez alongside you all for this game. It's the 22nd meeting all time, and it starts off on a fast break opportunity off of the tip-off. Peru State Bobcats getting the opening points. Peru State coming in 4 and 7 on the season. 2 and 5 in conference play. Meanwhile, Central Methodist 6 and 7 on the year, 3 and 6 in the heart. We talked about it earlier. Both of these teams in the lower half of the conference standings. Central Methodist right now in 9th place, just out of playoff contention. Peru State right below them at 10th. Stevens. Washington, the freshman. She has been great all season long in the early going for this Central Methodist side. Graduated from Battle High School in Columbia, Missouri this past May. Has started 8 of the 13 games played as a freshman. Her first season at the collegiate level, and she's really been adapting pretty well and pretty quickly as well. Bingham on the inbound, almost lost her footing. Deal. Vinces and Trotter defending. Diaz gets called for the travel inside the paint. Kylie Diaz, the 6'1" sophomore center out of Albertville, Minnesota. Second year with this Peru State Bobcats side, and she has led them in pretty much all categories, including games started this season that started all 12 for them. Points per game as well, field goal percentage, assists per game, and rebounds per contest. The Eagles get their opening points of the night, and Sheree Trotter sends a rejection message. Natasha Deal nowhere to go after Trotter got a hand on that one. She goes back at it. Misses is off the glass. Trotter running it up. Stevens. Charging down low, pulls it up. Asking for a foul, she won't get it. Maya Stevens, her third season as an Eagle, one of a handful of returners. 5'9" sophomore out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Leading this team in points per game, just under 11 a contest. An impressive 53 field goal percentage as well for the junior. Nautica Washington inside the paint, gets denied. The Bobcats now playing some defense of their own. Washington working against Diaz, spin move, tried getting it off the glass. No good. That one ricochets off. Vince is now defending, and Bingham will go down to the floor with her. Bianca Vinces will pick up the foul. Her first personal. 5'11" junior out of Denmark. Drives it up. And now she picks up the foul, the receiving end of it. It'll be the first free throw of the contest. Vinces, a Northeastern junior college transfer, her first season at CMU. Has only gone to the charity stripe 6 times in this 2024 campaign. A 50% shooter from the spot. She has been impressive from deep. 37% leading this team. As after those 2 free throws, she'll remain at 50% on the year. She'll pick up her second personal. Doesn't quite agree with the call. Kaylin Johnson will come in to replace her. Johnson, another Battle High School product. Played with Nautica Washington 2 years ago. And even more impressive, head coach Dustin Young for this Eagles side was the head coach at Battle when both of his players were there. So really an Eagles team that know each other pretty well, especially certain key players. Overall, a really new team for this Eagles side. Only a handful of returners. Even head coach Dustin Young, his first season at the helm. And it always helps when you're able to recruit players that you know previously of and have had first-hand experience coaching. That is exactly what he has aimed to do in his first year as an Eagle. The Bobcats, a 2-point lead, 6-4 inside the opening quarter. Stevens against contact, can't finish it. Pass down low, and it's Vanderschmidt putting the finishing touch. Harrison Vanderschmidt, first-year Bobcat, a sophomore. 5'11" forward out of Falls City, Nebraska. Picks up her first 2 points in the contest, had 10 of those in the last game against Park University. An 82-71 loss for this Peru State Bobcats side. And that game came 2 weeks ago. So this Bobcat side, really, they've had a lot of time to rest. Fresh legs, renewed energy as well, and they are showing it on the court so far. They lead this one by 6 halfway through the opening quarter. Six-point advantage for the visitors. Miller, newly checked into the match. Finds Crumley down low, and she's able to convert. Lana Crumley picks up her first 2 points of the contest. Had 4 against Graceland this past Saturday. As Vanderschmidt using her height to her advantage. Porter out with Trotter. She'll drive in, open lane, took advantage. Sheree Trotter, the 5'9" senior out of University Place, Washington. A community college transfer in her first year at CMU. She'll have to defend. And Crumley gets a hand on that one. Vanderschmidt will dish it out. Back with her. Took too many steps down low. Gets called for the travel. Only one turnover for Vanderschmidt in her last time out. Already evening that in the opening 5.5 minutes. Trotter again looking for that lane. Will pull it up and will knock it down. And Sheree Trotter, she's got 4 points. Eagles down by just 2. after the timeout coach called by head coach Dustin Young. They've been able to regroup and find their footing a bit. Lexi Barnes and Natasha Deal both check in for Peru State. Deal, one of the leaders for this Bobcats team, had 15 points against Park. Tied her season high. And really knows what this Peru State team is all about. Her fourth season with the Bobcats, a senior 5'8" guard out of Winnebago, Nebraska. Not too far from home for her. Baseline, reverse layup is good, but they won't count it. Call a foul on the floor, much to the dislike of Tristan Porter. Trotter back with Porter. She'll look to drive in, gets contact, throws it up. Miller gets the rebound. Now Trotter, the pull-up. 6 points already for Sheree Trotter. All of them coming inside the paint. Toby can't get that one to roll. Porter with Trotter. Crumley looking for any sort of passing option. Shot clock at 10. And it's the sophomore of Kaylin Johnson who gets called for the travel violation. Johnson just 3 rebounds shy of the last contest of posting her first career double-double. Had 11 points against Graceland, went 5 for 7 from the floor, 7 rebounds as well. She gets the steal there. Fast break opportunity. Trotter will look to finish it. Can roll it in. Now Ingram the other way against contact and lays it down. Haley Ingram with the opportunity, the first one of the night, to get a three-point play at the line. Ingram, the leader in minutes played per contest, as well as three-point shooting percentage and steals on the year. Season high 23 points for her, had 19 in her last game. Crumley gets fed. And gets fouled as well. And you like that baseline pass right there by Nautica Washington. Saw just a small glimpse of Elena Crumley and was able to get that one through somehow. Crumley, 1 of 2 at the line. Ingram. Off the glass by Deal. She tips it out of bounds. Fourteen to 13 in the opening quarter. Still Peru State leading the way. But CMU, they've been able to cut down their deficits. Inside feed, trying to find Stevens, gets deflected. Miller with the inbound with Stevens this time. A spin move inside the paint, rolls out. Vondersmit. Bingham now with Ingram, and her side will remain in possession. Bingham thought about it. Vondersmit does. Second chance opportunity, and it's Savannah Bingham who puts it back up. First 2 points of the contest for the 5A junior out of Plattsburgh, Missouri. Went scoreless her last time out against Park University, but today already having more success in that category. Meanwhile, on the other side, Samaya Stevens picks up her first personal. Shot clock turned up. 20 seconds left in the opening quarter. Vondersmit back with her, working against Crumley. Can't knock it down. 6 seconds remain, but a missed pass by Sheree Trotter will give Peru State an opportunity for the last shots of the quarter. Deal inbounds with Vondersmit. She pulls it up. Front iron miss. 0.5 seconds remain, and Washington can't get the final shot off. It's a 3-point lead for Peru State. After the opening 10 minutes, they lead this one 16-13. Welcome you back inside Fayette, Missouri and Puckett Fieldhouse. It's a 16-13 lead in favor of the visitors. We'll try the inbound opportunity one more time. Haley Ingram, the one to bring it in. She'll look to set up shop against Ellie Tiber. That one almost deflected by Washington. Good defense from CMU. Shot clock at single digits. Diaz pulls it up, gets it to roll. Kylie Diaz, we talked about her in the opening quarter. Almost 15 points a contest for her. 6'1" sophomore out of Albertville, Minnesota. As Benses can't get that one to drop. Diaz again will dish it out. Working against Tybert. Ingram. Shot clock winding down and get base pass. An even better rejection by the freshman. Trotter gets fed down low and off the glass, converts. What a quick turnaround from defense to offense. Started with Nautica Washington getting the block inside the paint. She got credited for the assist as well. Sheree Trotter on the finishing end. Cuts the deficit back to 3. Officials making sure everything is set off the court. Diaz, spin move. Now Tiber against Diaz, will dish it out. Bensis, left all alone. Can't knock it down. Gets the steal, however, and gets fouled in the process. Rather, they'll say the foul will go against her. And now the officiating crew having a word. And you can hear head coach Dustin Young not pleased at all with the call. And he'll go ahead and gets a technical. Not happy at all. And from this angle, it really did seem like Bensis was the one who got fouled. The officials had a quick word, not enough to change their mind. That'll send Kylie Diaz to the charity stripe. Diaz, an 81% shooter from free throw range on the year, converts on her first 2 attempts of the night. And what's even more costly about that foul going against Bensis is that's her 3rd personal. Only 2 minutes in the 2nd quarter, and she has to take a seat after 3 fouls in this game so far. Savannah Bingham gets a hand on that one, goes out of bounds. Bobcats increase their lead to 7. KJ. Washington with her Battle High School teammate KJ Johnson tees it up and knocks it down. That'll get the crowd going here today. Trotter defending, taking 3, and what a way to respond. Natasha Deal, her first 3-pointer of the night. Just when you think you're gaining some momentum, if you're CMU, Natasha Deal goes up and does just that. Trotter can't get it to go. Deal, a 28% shooter from behind the arc, as Erison Vonderschmidt gets that one off the glass. Baseline pass with Washington. Off back iron. Mary Copeland will check in for Elena Crumley and CMU. Six-foot junior out of Polo, Missouri. A North Central Missouri college transfer. First season with the Eagles. Reported 4 points her last time out. 13 minutes played for her. Had 4 rebounds in that contest as well, and the rebound category is something that the CMU side were struggling with, especially in the early portion of the season. It's gotten better throughout. Johnson can drop. Right now averaging 47 rebounds a contest, CMU. You talk to head coach Dustin Young, he'll let you know they're not really the tallest team in the conference by any means. But somehow they've started to work down low inside the paint and get feisty down there and get themselves some second chance opportunity in those defensive rebounds as well. 3-point play for Peru State. Puts them up by 12. Washington charging down low, gets fouled. First personal on Savannah Bingham. Second team foul for the Bobcats. Washington making the most of her trip to the charity stripe. Her team is still down by double digits. It's Peru State leading the way 30-20. Ingram on the inbound, back with her. Final 5.5 minutes in the second quarter approaching. Ingram again. Thought about a three for a split second. Natasha Deal will take it and makes the most of it. Second three-pointer of the night for Deal. And someone that came into this contest shooting under 30% from distance has already gotten 6 points from that range tonight. Toby, they try double teaming her. She works out of it. Peru State not in too much of a hurry. Take the open lane, but Trotter sends a message. Second block of this game for Sheree Trotter. Shot clock at 7. Ingram takes it off the backboard. Washington pulls it up. And McKinley Toby gets the rebound. Toby out of Broken Bowl, Nebraska. Broken Bowl high school product. That one turned away. First season with Peru for McKinley Toby. 7 points the last contest for her. Already a fair share in this one as KJ Johnson picks up the foul inside the paint.
Eagles foul number 24, Caitlin Johnson, her second personal, 15 foul.
Second personal going against Caitlin Johnson, the Columbia College transfer, her first year at CMU. Harrison Vondersmit a little bit shaken up after the play. Can connect on her first. Looking a little bit gassed after that hit. Makes her second at the line. 4 minutes left in the first half. Main difference so far between these two sides, it's been the shooting. Field goal percentage for Peru State at 46 right now. For CMU, they're shooting just over 30% from the floor so far. 7-4-23 for this Eagles team. Shot clock winding down. Copeland against 2, can't knock it down. Ingram picks up the foul. And you have to love the dedication by Haley Ingram. Really no fear going inside the paint in that one. Saw Porter down low, didn't hesitate. And made Tristan Porter pick up the foul. Trotter against Diaz. She'll head to the charity stripe herself. CMU 5 for 7 from the line. Peru State 6 for 10 so far. Ingram, wide open 3, can't get it. Trotter with pace, urgency, and gets it down. Now Washington on the steal. Gets it right back with her, looks to put it up. Can't knock it down, but does get foul. And what a heads-up play by Nautica Washington, the freshman. getting the steal herself. After that, lost control of the ball for a split second and found herself back in possession. Driving to the basket, initiating the contact. And going 2 for 2 from the line. Puts the Eagles down by single digits. Full court press, Washington again. And Peru State's having a bit of trouble working this one out of their own end. 7-point lead for the Bobcats. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the opening quarter. Copeland gets the block. Porter tried finding Copeland down low. Now Ingram will settle things down. Ingram, not really in any sort of rush. 5 left to shoot. Off the backboard, can't knock it down. Long pass with Trotter. Keeps it in, and Copeland gets it to go. And the Eagles have come to life in the last minute and a half, trailing by just 5, less than 2 minutes left in the opening half. Still a full court press for CMU. Maybe a bit too aggressive on that one. KJ Johnson gets called for the foul. Third on the night for the Columbia College transfer. That puts 2 Eagles with 3 fouls before completing 2 quarters. She'll go and take a seat. Bianca Bince is the other Eagle in foul trouble. Ingram 2 for 2 from the line. Washington, baseline. She gets fouled. 13 fouls for CMU, 7 for Peru State. Total of 20 fouls in less than 20 minutes. Make it 21 after that one. Both of these teams averaging a foul a minute in total. Interesting stat line for today. Bondersmith with Ingram. 10 to shoot. Make it another foul, this time going against Sheree Trotter. Peru State have gotten most of their points from inside the paint. 18 to be exact from downhill. CMU only 12 in that category. It goes back to the height differential. The Bobcats certainly having the advantage. Stevens doesn't care. She wants to drive in the paint herself. We'll have a jump ball on the floor. .15 on the shot clock. Deep three-pointer, no problem. It's Tristan Porter, the California, Missouri native, and now Trotter getting that one. But missing against the iron. Ingram, baseline, can connect. Final 10 seconds of the first half. Eagles looking to go down into the halftime by just one possession. Trotter tried getting something off, no bueno. And the Peru State Bobcats hold on in the opening half to go inside the locker room up by 4. It's 39-35 in favor of the visitors. We welcome you back inside Fayette, Missouri, and Puckett Fieldhouse on the campus of Central Methodist University. Glad you guys are with us. It's Esteban Velez alongside you all today as we begin the second half, third quarter underway. Peru State get us started with the first shots of the quarter, and Bianca Bences gets us started on the scoreboard. The Bobcats shooting just under 40% in the opening two quarters, 75% from the charity stripe, and 75% from distance as well, 3 for 4 from behind the arc, as Washington gets denied down low. Central Methodist, they picked up their shooting late in the second quarter. Ended the half at 39% from the floor. 3 for 8 from distance. 83% from free throw range. Nautica Washington tries her luck. That one bounces out. The Bobcats had the upper hand pretty much the entire second quarter. Final 3 minutes, however, some full court press defense from the Eagles proved to be costly for Peru State. Deep three all alone. Can't knock it down. Washington will try it herself. She gets that one to go. It's the freshman from distance. Her first three-pointer of the contest. And a good battle here on the floor, comes away with it. Finds Bences inside the paint, driving, gets it down. And just like that, CMU have their first lead of the game since the opening quarter. 42-41, what a way to start off this second half for the Eagles.
Checking into the Bobcats, number 32, Savannah Baker.
Harrison Vondersmith looked a little bit shaken up after the play. She's back in there all good. Ingram drives it. Good pump fake by Natasha Deal. Gets her side back up by 1. Washington gets that one taken away from. Again, Washington defensively. Ingram gets the better of it. Three-pointer. Deal can convert. Vondersmith, second chance opportunity. 10 points the last time out for Harrison Vondersmith. The 5'11" forward sophomore. Only her second game started today. Has only played 7 games this season, but has made the most of her time in this one. Averaging over 7 points a contest. 2 for 5 from behind the arc on the year. Trotter on the inbound, gives it away. Good steal by Tierra Dodd. Ingram off the glass, gets it to go. Peru State back up by 5. Bences, the spin move, can't finish it. Vondersmith, well defended by Johnson inside the paint. Back out with Bences. Inside with Johnson. Good backdoor cut. Surprising everyone for Peru State. Kaylee Johnson with that cut. Bingham gets fouled inside. Both of these coaches very experienced at the NAI level and even the NCAA level. Peru State's head coach Mike Seibrandt, his first year at the helm, University of Nebraska graduate, found himself with Peru State for the first time last year, but only as an assistant in the women's basketball program. This year got the call and promotion to head coaching position. And last year, a good stint with Peru State helped the Bobcats to their first conference tournament. Before that, spent 4 seasons at South Dakota State School of Mines, a Division II program at South Dakota. After being an assistant coach at Upper Iowa University at the Division II level. And while his time there, he really helped that program succeed. Saw that team being ranked #1 in the nation for a couple times. And that is just some of the accolades for a very experienced Mike Seibrandt. Right now, leading his side to a 7-point lead. 51-44, the Bobcats still in control. Good turnover forced by Kylie Diaz. No one to follow her. Easy lane, easy layup. After CMU had taken the lead for the first time since the opening quarter, the Bobcats have found a response.
Bobcat foul number 3, Tatum Miller, her second personal, second team foul.
Tatum Miller, 5'3" guard out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, will pick up her second personal. Washington looking to remain perfect at the line. Wasn't able to do so, goes 7 for 8 so far. Corner 3, off back iron. We'll say Tierra Dodd was the Bobcats player to last touch it. Tybert against Miller. Out with Crumley. 3-pointer by Bensis. Gets rebounded. Tybert again. Double teamed. And he gets the most of her. Fast break opportunity, 3v2 for the Bobcats. But they can take advantage. That one off the fingertips of McKinley Toby. Just too high of a pass for the first-year Bobcat to handle. Bensis. A bit of a different lineup for CMU right now. Only 2 of their original starters for this game are on the floor. They do have a couple players in foul trouble. Kaylin Johnson and Bianca Binces, the two. Each of them with 3. Washington. Shot clock at single digits. Tybert, well defended by Miller. Maybe a bit too aggressive by Tatum Miller.
Bobcat foul number 3, Tatum Miller. Her third personal, third team foul.
She'll pick up her third personal. Third team foul as well. Against the glass. The freshman gets it. Nautica Washington with double-digit points. Ingram lays it out. She'll take it 3. Yes. Absolute money from Haley Ingram. Her team leading by 9. Bit of trouble for CMU. Tiber gets tangled up with Miller. The jump ball will go in favor of the home side. Kristen Porter and Sheree Trotter, the two checking back in for CMU. Crumley back with Trotter. Thought about a deep 2. Binces had to get something off. A shot clock violation. And head coach Dustin Young not happy. That's really where you want a veteran like Sheree Trotter, who had that ball in her hand, thought about a deep 2, just wasn't aware of the shot clock. That's where you want her to pull it up, no matter how uncomfortable of a shot. Made the extra pass and didn't work out in her favor. Three-pointer gets denied by Trotter. Makes up for shot clock violation. Now an opportunity for the Eagles to push. But Ingram has something to say about that.
Checking for the Eagles, number 1, Malia Miller.
Malia Miller back into the contest for Central Methodist. Porter working against Ingram. Now against Diaz, gets rejected. Kylie Diaz, a phenomenal defender. Has been really good offensively today as well. 8 points for her. 3 for 4 from the floor. 6 rebounds to go along with that. The 6'1" sophomore, just 2 rebounds per game shy of averaging a double-double per contest. 14.7 points per game, 8.2 rebounds a match. And Graham finishes off the three-point play. Gives the Bobcats a 12-point lead. Just over a minute remaining in the third quarter. Trotter sees that one reflected. Mary Copeland back in the courts for CMU, replacing Tristan Porter. Rather, Elena Crumley being the one replaced. Porter still in the courts. Diaz, the feed out. Spin move inside the paint. Gets the most of it. Miller now. And Porter ends up on the floor. Gets fouled in the process. 6 points on the night for Tristan Porter. All 6 have come up from behind the arc as Mary Copeland gets that one. .20 seconds left in the third. Good move against traffic downhill, but can convert. 10 seconds remaining. Porter, aggressive, pulls it up. A getaway for the home side to end this third quarter. They still have some work to do. It's Peru State Bobcats leading the way by 10. Ten minutes left in this one. It's the Peru State Bobcats and the Central Methodist Eagles battling it out before taking their Christmas break. Bobcats came into this one 4-7, 2-5 in the heart. CMU, similar record, 6-7 overall, 3-6 in conference. Only one other game for women's basketball in the heart of America today, and it was Missouri Valley defeating Clark University 71-60. Final score in that one from Dubuque, Iowa. Every other team had the day off. Lots of teams did play on Monday rather than their usual Wednesday schedule. Park University defeated Graceland by 3, 65-62. Mount Mercy got the best of Baker at home, 83-58, the final score in favor of the Mustangs. And nationally ranked Mid-America Nazarene University, currently 20th in the NAI, had a huge victory against William Penn, 68-46, the final score in Oskaloosa, Iowa. Culver Stockton College and Benedictine were set to play today. However, that game got moved to January. Benedictine will hit the road and go to Hawaii to play a couple games during their Christmas break. And the only game going on right now is the one we're bringing to you at the moment. CMU and Peru State, the Bobcats, up by 11. Eagles hoping this could turn the tables, looking to get some momentum. Washington against Diaz. Well done by her. That's where you want to see Kylie Diaz a bit more disciplined defensively inside the paint. She knows she has the height advantage. Really, no need to foul on that one. But a lot of credit to the freshman of Washington for initiating the contact. Goes 1 for 2 from free throw. Ingram. Foul going against Sheree Trotter. Picks up her second personal, first team foul. And we have seen a lot of those in this game. (17 fouls for CMU, 14 for Peru State. Caitlin Johnson gets it down. Converts on the layup. And puts her side down by single digits. Mary Copeland gets the steal. 3v2 opportunity, but well done by Peru State to get back defensively. Johnson looking for back-to-back. We'll have to wait. Alyssa Beaumont, well done defensively to get the jump ball. Possession will remain with CMU. Trotter drives in. And it's back-to-back points for the home side. What a special player, Sheree Trotter. 6'4", 11 from the floor today. 15 points. Make it 17 after those two in the contest. The University Place, Washington native, a community college transfer, leads this team in rebounds per contest as Nautica Washington drops that one down and picks up the N1. Talking about special players, you have to mention Nautica Washington as well. She's got 17. Just a freshman, Washington, her first season at the collegiate level. And head coach Dustin Young are really proud of her so far. He has really seen a lot of growth in the Battle High School product. Second chance opportunity, goes back in. Natasha Deal getting the rebound and making the most of it as well. The Eagles are back in business. A 5-point lead still for the Bobcats, but it's a close one with 7 minutes left to play. A 5-point contest in favor of the visitors. We welcome you back inside Puckett Fieldhouse. Esteban Velas alongside you guys today. We've got a good one in our hands. Final 6 minutes, 40 seconds approaching. Ingram, a bit too strong. Couple players going down for the ball. We'll call it a jump ball. The arrow favors the Bobcats. Vondersmit lays it off. Ingram off front iron. And Beaumont an opportunity. Washington back with her, looking for the screen, gets it, goes downhill. Trotter, the spin move, pulls it up, no good. And the Eagles wanting a travel call against Ingram. They won't get it. Vondersmit. Good feet inside, but now they'll get the travel. McKinley Toby taking a few extra steps inside the paints. A 2-possession game. CMU trying to make it 1 possession. Trotter against Toby. And it seemed like good double teaming by Washington and Trotter. The 2 leading scorers for CMU tonight. But the officiating crew didn't agree. I'll call it a foul against Washington. Vondersmit. Deal will slow things down. 5 minutes remaining. Thought about a 3, but will get fouled. Vondersmit with Ingram. Shot clock at 10. Corner 3. Off the glass. Trotter running it up. Goes inside against 2. And will head to the line. Inches away from making it a 3-point play. That one just rolled out. Either way, a chance from the charity stripe to make it a sole possession game. Trotter after that one, 4 for 5 from the line tonight. We'll go 4 for 6, but CMU, they get lucky out of that one. Nowhere to go for McKinley Toby down on the ground. A travel violation against the freshman. Trotter again and pulls it up from the elbow. Can't connect. KJ Johnson can't either. Trotter there for the rebound. And these second chance opportunities have been phenomenal for CMU, but now it's all about converting on them. Trotter, just short. And Harrison Vondersmith looks like she got poked in the eye or semi-close to it. She has been beaten up tonight in this one. Since the first quarter, she's looked a little bit shaky after picking up some contact. It hasn't really seemed to bother her too much. She's got 14 points on the night. Back to a 5-point lead for Peru State. Porter, the jumper, gets fouled. Taking a look at what's ahead for the Bobcats. They'll enjoy a Christmas break before returning to action on Thursday, January 2nd. They'll face Mount Mercy University. 5:30 tip-off. They'll be back at home for that one. Before hitting the road against Clark University on Saturday, January 4th. After that, they'll face Graceland University and Culver Stockton College to kick off their January. Deal, deep three-pointer, no good by Toby. Trotter, the feed inside. Copeland, the move, can't knock it down. Deal, thought about it. Mishandled by the Bobcats. KJ Johnson will slow it down. Three-pointer for CMU. Second chance opportunity and another chance at the free throw line for the Eagles. And they have had a lot of those today. 19 fouls for Peru State. But they have been outdone in that category. 21 for the home side. Eagles make this just a 1-point lead for the Bobcats. Sheree Trotter picked up her 4th personal. Haley Ingram, 4 for 7 from the charity stripe after that miss. Make it 4 for 8. Eagles get lucky. Porter mishandled, and now Peru State an opportunity. Vondersmith. No rush for the Bobcats. Corner 3, Vondersmith. Misses off front iron, but Diaz there to clear it up. And Peru State just 2 minutes shy of getting just their 2nd all-time win on the road against CMU. Copeland will try everything in her power for that not to be the case. A 1-point deficit for the home side. Ingram, down low, no good. Fast break opportunity and maybe a little bit too fast. You saw the eyes light up for Sheree Trotter when making that pass. Saw Tristan Porter all alone driving in. All she was missing was the ball. That one a bit out of her reach, but it won't matter. Her side will get possession back. They force a turnover, and they call a timeout as well. What a game it continues to be here at CMU. Central Methodist University, they'll hit the road as well. January 4th, after a much-deserved Christmas break. They'll face Mount Mercy University. Tip-off set for 12 p.m. on Saturday. After that, they'll travel to Canton, Missouri to face the Culver Stockton Wildcats. January 8th at 5:30, and they'll be back home on Saturday, January 11th, welcoming in the William Penn Statesmen for a 2 p.m. tip-off. All time against Peru State, they have dominated the ropes. Have only lost once here at Puckett Fieldhouse to the Bobcats. Overall, 9-1 in their last 10 contests. Did snap a 13-game winning streak last year on February 3rd. A double-digit victory for Peru State. But now CMU trying to get back to winning ways against these Bobcats. We'll have some work to do, down by 1, a minute and 20 remaining. Trotter against Diaz. Yes, sir! Sheree Trotter putting on a clinic here today. Tristan Porter on the other side picks up a personal. Will send the fourth-year senior of Haley Ingram to the free throw line. Ingram, 4 for 9 from the charity stripe after that make. Had missed her prior 2 attempts from free throw range. This time gets some payback and knocks them both down. Her team up by 1. Less than a minute left to play. Trotter again, her clinic continues. It's a free show for all of us here. The Sheree Trotter show tonight. 24 points for the senior. Absolutely phenomenal. 9 for 18 from the floor, Trotter. And after that layup inside against Kylie Diaz, the 6'1 center, causes Peru State and head coach Mike Seibert to take a timeout. You have to think head coach Dustin Young for Central Methodist will take advantage of it as well. A few things he wants to clear up with his team. And a very experienced head coach of Dustin Young. His first season at CMU. Spent 3 years at Battle High School. Before that, spent some time as an assistant coach at Moberly Area Community College. after 3 years as the director of basketball operations at Bradley University. Right now, he's trying to lead his team to victory. Diaz looking for that not to be the case, and that will certainly help. Puts Peru State up by 1. Inside with Johnson. She's got some work to do. Almost mishandled there. Layup, contested, no good. Trotter, inside, good move, can't knock it down. And boy, did the Eagles have their chances inside the paint. Just missing that final product. Five seconds exactly left to be played, and it will send Savannah Bingham, the Plattsburgh, Missouri native, to the free throw line. A very important free throw for Bingham coming up. Makes the most of it and puts her side up by 3. CMU still very well in this one. 5 seconds left. Still a 1-possession game. Now it's just about getting a play set up and finding some way somehow to get a three-pointer to drop. It's 74-71 in favor of Peru State. And it's coming down to the wire here in Fayette. Deep three-pointer taken and no good. Second chance opportunity goes down. But a foul called before that. And it'll go against CMU. So this one will do it here in Fayette. CMU oh so close to tying things up. Trishelle Porter took that three-pointer, very well contested and for far out as well. 5'7" junior out of California, Missouri. Couldn't make the most of it, and the second chance opportunity would have put the Eagles down by just 1, but a foul on the floor before that, and it takes us to a 75-71 lead for the Bobcats. Peru State, they will improve to 5-7 on the year. 3-5 in the heart. And will get just their second win all time here in Fayette. They've had some trouble going on the road against CMU and getting a victory, but they will make it back-to-back and dating to last year in February. They picked up their first ever win. KJ Johnson goes for the final shot, gets denied in the process. Kylie Diaz picks up another block, and that will end things here from Central Methodist. 75-71, the final score from CMU. So glad you guys were with us. My name is Esteban Velez. For our entire production crew, we are saying so long. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas.